Greetings and welcome. My name is Sunil Maa. I'm the director for Quint Consulting Services. And today I have a very special guest speaker on our show, Vivek Joseph. Vivek is the director for Asia Pacific for PeopleCert. As you all know, PeopleCert is the IP owner for ITIL, PRINCE2, and a lot of associated certification. And today's focus discussion would be on IT service management and the certification stack around that. So Vivek, welcome to the show.
Sunil, thank you very much for having me. It is a real pleasure to be here and to be able to talk to the audience through your organization. Thank you again for this opportunity.
Yeah, welcome, Vivek. So let's talk about the certification. Now, over the last few years, since 2019 when ITIL 4 came in, there has been constant upgradation and addition to the ITIL certification stack, right? I'd like you to talk about the complete ITIL certification stack that we see today.
Wonderful. Since 2019, since when ITIL 4 came out, there has been a lot of additions at every step of the way from an ITIL certification scheme. First, when we talked about ITIL 4 as a scheme, the focus was on two different areas initially, the managing professional and then the strategic leader. I want to highlight this specifically because before ITIL 4, ITIL never focused on the business aspect of service management. With ITIL 4, with the strategic leader, so there is a separate career path and a track in strategic leader for ITIL 4. And the rest of the parts, which is the managing professional, has been enhanced from what was there before to provide updated guidance in the service management space for the changing complexities and dynamics of how the ecosystem has evolved. With the advancement in the cloud, in the advancement of AI that is happening now, and also the way organizations moved in the last decade, ITIL has also evolved, and ITIL 4 gave that guidance through in various forms initially, and then later what we did was the advancements in ITIL was also because of the changes that happened in the ecosystem. The ecosystem rapidly grew, and there were a lot of changes in the ecosystem. And what we did in ITIL 4, we were responding to the needs of the ecosystem, and we gave the guidances that were relevant to the ecosystem through the latest ITIL 4 release. Now, I will go through the entire stack one by one. Everything in ITIL 4 starts at the foundation level, as usual for all other previous versions as well. The entry to the service management world is through the foundation layer, wherein a candidate or a person will learn about the concepts of service management and all things that are there in service management. Once the foundation is done, the choice for the candidate is to now take three different paths. One path is that of the practice manager. Now, practice manager came into the being very late as a formal certification scheme. We came out with the practice manager only in 2022, but it was there, it was existing from day one. There are 35 practice manager certifications. 19 of them are already live, and the rest 16 will be released in 2025. So anyone who wants to really get their hands dirty and understand what is there in each of the practice, to really see the magic of ITIL, like how you usually put that, Sunil, they can look at the practice manager. They will get a hang of what service management is. For example, if someone is looking at an incident management, there is a specific certification for incident management. Same for service desk, problem management, asset management, and the list goes on. The second part, which is there, is what we call as the managing professional. In the managing professionals stream, there are 4 certifications. CDS, DPI, HVIT, and DSV. Create, deliver, and support. Direct, plan, and improve. High velocity IT, and drive stakeholder value. These are for people who are doing all of the activities and on a day-to-day basis and trying to implement these things in their premises or elsewhere. And that would give them a holistic view of how IT works across ecosystems. And the last part is strategic leader. Strategic leader is where the business aspect of IT comes into being. And there are two certifications in strategic leader. One is direct, plan, and improve, which is also a part of managing professional. And the other one is digital and IT strategy. So three broad buckets: practice manager, managing professional, and strategic leader. This is how the stack is currently.
Yeah. Thank you, Vivek, for the detailed explanation. I know the practice modules, which are the latest ones, they give a lot of clarity on each practice and also probably gives direction on how to assess that particular practice, what kind of matrix that we should follow, and also if you want to implement and improve, what are the opportunities. So I think it's a pretty, decent and a very solid set of practices that are included in each of those stacks, and it is very, very beneficial to anyone who's trying to implement those in that organization. So thank you so much for that clarity.